Hi everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for joining me on my latest Fortnite Creative beginner tutorial video that will make you understand how you can create classes in the simplest possible setup and simplest possible terms. Now to do that, I'm going to use basically two devices. Let me show you both of them. If you go into contact and in your content under devices, you search for class. These are the two devices that we're going to use, class designer and class selector. Now you can also use a different class selector that is physically present in the game, and there are loads of options and possibilities when it comes to designing, creating and implementing classes. But I'm going to show you how I made two classes, again in the simplest possible terms. I already set them up, and let's say that I have a class that's called a brute that uses this grenade launcher, and I have a class that is sniper that uses a sniping gun. Now I set up both class designers here, and let me show you what I changed in them. So you have again loads of options here, especially under all options. There's a ton of them, but in my case I basically just changed this class identifier. I set to 1, so that's class 1, called it brute, explain it with big guns. Grant item on respawn, I left this to yes. Grant items equipped under first item, meaning that once the players select the class, they'll get the first item, and I didn't change starting health percentage, but you don't have to change it. That's just kind of the element that I use here. For the second class, I modified even less options, but meant to get the class identifier as class 2, class name is sniper, description is precision, and again equip granted item. I didn't add the health, but you don't have to, you can kind of define it however you want. These are just kind of the basic options. So I basically have class 1, which is brute, class 2, which is sniper, and now I set up the class selector UI, which I basically left as is. So it's enabled on, classes label, shows pop-up UI on player spawn. So once the player spawns or players spawn, they'll get this kind of UI that asks them which class they want to get on. And you have loads of options in terms of the UI, so the players will actually get kind of a menu once they spawn where they can choose their class. Now with these two set, I don't even have to connect the class UI or class selector UI, because it will immediately call upon both of these if you got them set up correctly. So let's see how it looks like in the game and how I am able to select classes once I enter the match. So here the game starts, and once I spawn, here is class select or select class. I have my brute, I have a sniper, and I have details, the explanation of what these do. I have a running clock. Again, all of this can be kind of modified, but if I go for select, change to sniper, and as you can see, I have my sniper rifle set and ready to go. That's it. That's the basic principle. Really easy to understand once you kind of use it on the simplest possible terms. So hopefully you found this tutorial useful. Hopefully you can now implement classes in your island, and I would love to hear if all of this makes sense. Thanks again for watching. My name is Ivica. If you'd like to support me, please check out my Patreon page, please check out my channel memberships, please check out my books on Amazon, including my best-selling book that can help you overcome wasting time and procrastination for just $1, more precisely 99 cents. So check out the links in the description below. But of course, the cheapest, easiest, fastest way to support me, leave a like and subscribe so you can be here for my new clips and tutorials. That's all from me. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day, have loads of fun in your Fortnite creative adventures, and I'll see you on my new tutorial. Until then, bye bye.